Check.
In the tapestry of time, a cultural tale unfolds, a symphony of colors, traditions, and stories to be told. As we gather here in unity, spirits soaring high, let our annual cultural gathering spread joy beneath the sky.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Abhinav,
And I, Ishika,
extend a very warm welcome to each one of you to the most awaited annual cultural gathering of Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, SPANDAN 2024.
today, as we celebrate the cultural talent and the essence of unity at BCACS, we felt truly privileged to be in the company of our esteemed guests and dignitaries who have graced us with their presence on this noteworthy occasion. Your attendance imparts a unique allure to this event. We are delighted to have you join us.
As we stand on the threshold of today's cultural extravaganza, let me give you a glimpse of what awaits us. Today promises a dazzling display of talent, creativity, and diversity. Additionally, we have the pleasure of recognizing and rewarding academic excellence and sportsmanship as we celebrate the prize distribution ceremony of our academically meritorious students and sports champions.
Before we di- Before we dive into today's event, ladies and gentlemen, may I request everyone to please rise in honor of our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Check. A true soldier at heart and a relentless warrior in spirit, the founder president of Sri Balaji Society and founder chancellor of Sri Balaji University, Pune, our beloved late Professor Dr. Colonel A. Balasubramanian sir, was a distinguished figure in the field of education, a dedicated philanthropist, a talented writer, and a highly decorated army officer. He stands as a giant among men, a colossus of character whose life story takes you on an emotional odyssey. Despite being born into a humble family, he defied adversity through unwavering determination and relentless effort, ultimately establishing what we now know as the esteemed Sri Balaji Society and Sri Balaji University, Pune. Hailing from a military background, he imbibed and imparted the values of discipline, dedication, and determination, which became the cornerstone of the Sri Balaji Society campuses. These three principles, the three Ds, now not only solidify our position as one of India's premier educational institutions, but also shaped destinies of countless students. Today, on this momentous occasion, we fondly remember and miss him. May his guidance continue to illuminate our path and inspire us as we move forward.
Today, the Sri Balaji Society stands at a well-established position with the following prestigious institute under its wings: Balaji Institute of Modern Management, Balaji Institute of Telecom and Management, Balaji Institute of International Business, Balaji Institute of Management and Human Resource Development, undergraduate schools of Commerce and Management, Humanities and Social Science, Computer Studies and Law under the Sri Balaji University, Pune, followed by Balaji Law College and Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, affiliated to Savitribai Phule, Pune University, and Balaji Junior College of Arts, Commerce and Science. Together, this institute provide world-class education, shaping the leaders for tomorrow.
In the glow of flame, a moment divine, a symbol of knowledge, in brilliance it'll shine. As we light the lamp to commence our journey, may wisdom guide us in unity and harmony. I invite the respected dignitaries on the stage to please come forward to light the lamp to mark the beginning of today's event.
I also request the dignitaries to pay tribute to our beloved founder president of Sri Balaji Society and founder chancellor SBUP, late Professor Dr. Colonel A. Balasubramaniam sir, to seek his blessings as we begin the day.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्ट
I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to present a bouquet to our chief guest, Dr. Arvind Shaligram sir.
I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Manoj Lonkar sir, with a bouquet of flowers. We are delighted to have you here, sir.
I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to present flowers to our guest, Dr. G.Y. Sitode, Principal SBUP Schools. A very warm welcome to you, sir. I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to present flowers to our guest, Dr. Kiran Shinde, Principal SBUP Schools of Law. A hearty welcome to you, sir.
I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to present flowers to our guest, Dr. Tejaswini Avahad, ma'am, Principal Balaji Law College. We are delighted to have you, ma'am.
I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to present flowers to our guest, Mr. Chaman Singh, Chief Librarian, SBUP. A hearty welcome to you, sir. I request Dr. Ashtankar sir to present flowers to our guest, Mr. Rajkumar Sisodia, Registrar, SBUP.
Thank you, sir. On this momentous occasion, I would like to extend a warm invitation to Dr. Nilesh Patil, sir, Program Coordinator, BBA, Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, to address the gathering.
Hello. Hello. Good morning. On the occasion of annual gathering Spandan 2024, on behalf of Sri Balaji Societies, Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, and Balaji Junior College of Arts, Commerce and Science, I heartily welcome here Honorable Chancellor Professor B. Paramanandan sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor G.K. Surule sir, Campus Director BCSS and BLC, Dr. Dimple Saini ma'am, Chairperson CDC Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, BJCS and BLC, Dr. Biju Pillai, Director BIIB, Senior Director IT and Admissions, who were not on the stage due to some reason, Dr. G.Y. Shitode, Principal SBUP Schools, Dr. Kiran Shinde, Principal Balaji Law College, Mr. Chaman Singh, Chief Librarian, SBUP and SBS, Captain Chaman Singh, SBUP and SBS, Chief Librarian, SBUP and SBS, Shri Rajkumar Sisodia sir, Registrar, SBUP Pune, Dr. O. Mastankar sir, Principal Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Dr. Tejaswi Award, Principal Balaji Law College, Chief guest for today's function, Dr. Arvind Shaligram, who is the CEO of SPPU's Research Park Foundation and Coordinator for Design Innovation Center, Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune. Guest of the honor for today's function, Mr. Manoj Lonkar, Deputy Commissioner, Public Relations, Pimpri Chinchwad Municipal Corporation, and all faculty members, my dear students and friends. I heartily welcome you all to this annual function over here, and I hope we will enjoy this annual function with great zeal and enthusiasm. Once again, I welcome all the guests of honor, all the dignitaries on the stage, students and faculty member. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request our guest, Mr. Chaman Singh, sir, Chief Librarian, SBUP, to come to the podium and share a few words. Mr. Manoj Lonkar, sir, is the Deputy Commissioner of Pimpri Chinchwad Mahanagar Palika, a true practitioner of management concepts in his daily life. Sir has held the portfolio of public relations and is currently handling the charge of encroachment and fire brigade at PCMC. As someone who is deeply committed to social change, Sir has expressed his interest in a dialogue with our students over a monologue. Hence, we have gathered questions from our student community and we invite our guest of honor, Mr. Manoj Lonkar, sir, to the podium to share his insights by answering these questions.
Good morning, everybody.
Sir, many of us aspire for a government job because we presume it offers comfort, regular hours, job security, and ample holidays. Is this perception accurate, or are there challenges we might not be aware of?
सगळेजणांना इंग्लिशमध्येच ऐकायचं आहे की मराठीमध्ये कम्फर्टेबल आहे? मला येत नाही ना पण इंग्लिश. ओके, आई विल ट्राई. गवर्नमेंट जॉब इज़ नॉट दैट मच इजी एज यू एक्सपेक्ट. जैसे इन्होंने कहा कि गवर्नमेंट जॉब में 10 to 6 काम करना है, घर जाना है, अच्छी सैलरी. इट्स नॉट हैपन इन गवर्नमेंट जॉब नाउ. जाने का टाइम है, आने का टाइम गवर्नमेंट में नहीं है. मतलब अभी आई एम इन PRO डिपार्टमेंट एंड नाउ आई एम डूइंग फायर ब्रिगेड. यस्टरडे यू लिसन इन न्यूज़पेपर, एक फायर हुआ वालेकरवाड़ी में, 2 लोगों की डेथ हो गई. आई एम देयर फ्रॉम 2 AM टू होल डे. मतलब वहाँ पे रुकने का, काम करने का गवर्नमेंट में कोई टाइम नहीं है. मतलब इट्स गुड कि हम लोगों की सेवा करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट जॉब इज़ वेरी गुड. एक अच्छा मतलब रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन बन जाता है गवर्नमेंट जॉब करने से.
Sir, there's a common belief that politicians exploit public utility projects for personal gain. How do you handle situations involving such politicians?
गवर्नमेंट में देर आर ऑल द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस फॉर ईच एंड एवरी वर्क. मतलब किसी भी काम में पॉलिटिशियंस का इन्वॉल्वमेंट होते ही है और होना भी चाहिए. अगर पॉलिटिशियन इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं रहेगा तो देर इज़ नो प्रोग्रेस. लेकिन अनड्यू इन्वॉल्वमेंट और कुछ मतलब अपने फ़ायदे के लिए इन्वॉल्वमेंट जब होती है, देन सारे रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस जो गवर्नमेंट ने बनाए, उस रेगुलेशन से काम किया तो किसी भी पॉलिटिशियंस के कोई भी इन्वॉल्वमेंट हुआ तो उससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है.
Sir, in your experience, what are the current challenges of public relations?
In public relation, many challenges in public relation departments. The first, जैसे अभी कहा कि पॉलिटिशियंस मतलब पॉलिटिकली इन्फ्लुएंस पब्लिक रिलेशन में बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. साथ में पब्लिक रिलेशन में बाकी मतलब सारे जो प्रोग्राम्स करने हैं गवर्नमेंट के लिए, अलग अलग प्रोग्राम्स है, इनाग्रेशन है इस प्रोग्राम में, और जो कल्चरल प्रोग्राम्स, इसमें ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्वमेंट पब्लिक का होता है. मतलब सिटीजन्स का इन्वॉल्वमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा है. और PRO डिपार्टमेंट में सबको खुश करना पॉसिबल नहीं है. से अगेन आई से all these things are going on, the rules and regulations जो बनाई गई है गवर्नमेंट से, उसी के द्वारा हो जाती है.
Sir, during your tenure as a public relations officer, did you face any ethical dilemmas? Can you share an example of how you navigate such situations?
So, I didn't get this question, please.
Should I repeat the question?
Yeah, please.
During your tenure as a public relations officer, did you face any ethical dilemmas? Can you share an example of how you navigated such situations?
नहीं समझा.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I now request G.Y. Shitole, sir, to felicitate our guest of honor, Mr. Manoj Lonkar, sir, with a memento as a token of our gratitude.
Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Chaman, sir, Chief Librarian, SBUP, to come to the podium and share a few words.
Good morning, everybody. On the onset, let me thank the authorities of the Institute for inviting me here and giving me this opportunity to interact with you all youngsters. What I see is the future of India, because here we have so many youngsters aspiring to do a lot of things in different fields as such. In fact, the earlier questions which were asked to our guest of honor, they were kind of indicative that yes, you are really vibrant. The event that has been named as SPANDAN has its true meaning in the sense that everyone is not idle, is essentially trying to do something and push ahead. We know that human beings are normally creative people. We have listened to various speakers earlier also, wherein they invoke the innovation capabilities which are present in an individual. When we look at innovation capability, what does that mean? It means that we have something different. In fact, we define innovation as something different, but it is not only definition. There are two more qualities which are supposed to be added with innovation. The innovation should be different, that is the first thing. Secondly, it should be useful to the society, not just being different is really enough. And in addition to that, there is one more characteristic which every individual has to keep in mind, every innovator has to keep in mind, that it should not harm anyone. Anyone, anybody, it should not, there should not be any harm in that. We already know that there is a very big prize that is distributed to the scientists and say innovators across the world, that is called Nobel Prize. And this Nobel Prize is instituted by Alfred Nobel. Through his earnings, through his innovation, and the innovation was related to TNT. TNT was a kind of destructive material. It was explosive material. TNT has lots of uses. We have various uses in the form of, say, सुरुंग आपण ज्याला म्हणतो. त्या सुरुंगाच्या पद्धतीचं जे काही दारू आहे ती म्हणजे TNT आहे. पण TNT is also used for destruction during the war. And in fact, these days we see that war is not just limited to the war time, but it is extended every now and then in the form of terrorism. And through all these, TNT has been used, and in his life he realized that he has earned a lot of money, but the purpose is really not useful to the society as such. There are lots of harms created, and that essentially motivated him to devote that entire money earned through the innovation for the cause of development of science. There are different Nobel Prizes awarded every year, and these Nobel Prizes are awarded to the only criteria that whatever work you are doing, that should be utmost important, utmost useful to the humanity. So there are different Nobel Prizes: chemistry, physics, biology, or medicine, peace Nobel Prize, literature Nobel Prize. So these are all different Nobel Prizes. They are awarded to stalwarts across the world. Now similarly, we have to really look at developing something which is our own innovation. Maybe we say that we are having some trouble somewhere. There is a pinch somewhere. We are sitting on a seat which basically has some pointed object below, and that pointed object is penetrating and giving us trouble. So this trouble is something which basically becomes a motivation for innovation. Whenever there is a pain, avoiding that pain is a motivation for innovation. But that is not always the case. There are pain points which are to be resolved. We see that the city is having lots of problems. The problems of transportation, problems of road, problems of governance, problems related to day-to-day activities, maybe some kind of cleanliness and so on. Various drives are essentially carried out. We talk about, say, wet waste, dry waste, collection of it, disposal of it. So these are all problems which we face. And these problems, which are pain points, they need to be avoided. How to avoid that? It is not always based on some science, based on some chemistry, based on some biology, but even somebody who is very keen in defining the practices. Say, for example, one of my students who essentially completed his course in our Design Innovation Center, he subsequently was serving for one municipal corporation. And that municipal corporation had a problem of waste management, collecting the waste from door to door and taking it to different places. This was given, awarded to contractor, as it is done everywhere. Now the contractor people, they used to be really taking disadvantage of the situation. The trucks essentially which were deployed for that purpose, there would be a lot of say manipulation of the trips of the trucks, and a lot of money is extracted. Now this was noticed by this student of mine, and then he simply implemented a small scheme. He said that fine, whatever you want to do, you do. What we will do is we will attach one GPS tracker into each truck. And wherever the truck goes, whether it stays at some point or whether it is takes some detour, goes in different direction, that will be recorded. Now, because of this one simple intervention, many of those mafia, they were diverted. They essentially got into the practice that, oh no, this is going to be recorded and we will be asked questions. The fear of asking questions is something which deviates any wrongdoer from doing that thing. So this is something what probably we need to really look at. We have large number of problems, large number of pain points, and to address those pain points with our wisdom. And the wisdom comes from learning. You are all in the learning phase. You have gone through your school education and you have entered the college, and probably some of you will go further on the higher education side. Some of you will enter into professional lives. Now you will be all educated, you will be experiencing a lot of things, and through the experiences, self-learning would happen. And this self-learning is essentially something which stays lifelong. So that's where it is said that learning is a process which is lifelong process. It is not limited to school education or college education, and it is not culminated at the, say, end of an examination. So when there is an examination, you score something, and probably what you scored in a particular examination, you forget within maybe a month or within a couple of months. Maybe the record persists. So after seeing the record again, probably you are recalled. But still, you have to understand that whatever right things you do, they will have long-lasting impact. They will essentially be praised by not just your friends or relatives, but they will be praised by everyone. And therefore, as a professional, when you enter into professional life, you should do something worth remembering. And that is what is taught by the learnings that you get. Learning is not necessarily learning a particular subject, learning a subject of accountancy or learning a subject of maybe economics. That essentially is not enough. Learning a subject of management is not enough. Practicing it. And that is where I said that pain, addressing the pain, looking at what pinches and trying to avoid that by adding some cushion or by having some deviation or by removing that nail, essentially is some identity or some activity what we define as innovation. But in addition to that, innovation has got another motivation. Now, innovation is done for the simple action related to joy. It is basically for the purpose of personal pleasures. Because if you innovate and if your innovation gets useful, becomes useful, then there are large number of people who would appreciate, and that appreciation is something which is pleasing to you. So it is not just the addressing of the pain, but even looking at the joy of some kind of success. That is something what probably one should be looking at for the purpose of innovation. And these innovations then have to be showcased to the society, because many people are innovative. Many have some activity or the other, some skill or the other, which they feel that, oh, they are proud of. Yes, they are proud of, but whether others will know it, you have to showcase. You have to be outward communication. So you have that outward communication is something what is equally important. At the young stage at which you are, you should be looking for developing such kind of communication skills. And communication is not just outspoken. This we have to remember. Somebody who keeps on talking without making a sense is not said to be a good communicator. A good communicator is the one which basically communicates sense, communicates with a purpose, and which is pleasing to others. So others who are listening, the listeners, if they praise, if they say that, yes, you have spoken right, very good, nice, then you should be proud of yourself. You should be a good communicator in that sense. You should be learned, you should be having a lot of information, you should be having a lot of experience. And these days, with the availability of technology, the experience is not just limited to, say, a particular session. maybe we have some lectures, we have some subjects to be learned in the college or practicals to be performed or whatever. These are only limited, but the experience is 24/7. We have lots of media which are available with us, and through these media, a lot of things are communicated with large masses. And this we have to essentially pick up appropriately. We have to filter what is coming through the mass media, what comes through WhatsApp, what comes through social media and Instagram and so on. All that you need not believe. You should have wisdom enough to filter appropriate things out of it and filter those which are useful for your progress. Because your progress is of utmost importance. Every individual has to become selfish in that sense that I will work towards my progress. And if everybody decides that way, then the entire nation, entire world will progress. We need not look for why somebody else is progressing and why I am not progressing. We need not look for that. You should not envy somebody else. But you should have the ability and wish to go forward and make progress as your life goal. With these different aspects associated with innovation, one can really look at innovation as the flagship for the further actions in our life. We pursue any kind of subject for the graduation or post-graduation or even super specialization. We may pursue any subject, but becoming perfect in that subject, becoming excellent or number one in that subject is something what should be the goal for an youngsters. Because youngster has capabilities which are infinite capabilities. You need not say that, oh, I am limited only to this. I have only 2 hours of time. And within 2 hours, how much I can learn? You can learn many things within 2 hours. 2 hours is a much larger time. You just count it in terms of minutes, count it in terms of seconds and microseconds and so on. And you will find that it is very large. Now these very large numbers, because why I mentioned about microseconds, is the time measurement unit which is used for the computers. Say, we are very much fortunate to have access to computers these days. The first electronic computer got invented in 1948. On the same day actually, 24th January 1948, this was operationalized in a room. And this operationalized first electronic computer has created wonders now over the years, because that computer was having little limited capabilities, but over the years the capabilities kept on increasing. Today we don't have any limitation on the capability. We talk about supercomputers, but it is not just the supercomputers, it is network of computers. It is not just network of computers, it is network of anything. Internet of Things is something what people talk about. IoT, Internet of Things, is the buzzword in today's technology world. We see that Pimpri-Chinchwad is an industrial city, so to say. There are large number of industries which are practicing in this particular area. And these industries, they require human intervention at any given time. Now this human intervention can be reduced by a new technology, what is called as Industry 4.0. Industries have progressed through different revolutions. The first industrial revolution that came some 600 years back, and since then, in about 1600, the first industrial revolution, which was propelled by James Watt's steam engine. The steam engine essentially removed the need of muscle power. We know muscle power, probably we know muscle power in different terms, but the muscle power is the power of our muscles and the muscles of animals and humans. That was used earlier. Now the need for all this muscle power was removed by the steam engine, and many industries progressed because of that. Subsequently, there was a very standardized procedure which was defined called assembly line procedure. Most of the industries today work with the assembly line technique. There is a conveyorized system and different workstations are at different places. And every process is limited in number of steps. And then you go subsequently in different steps. Now this assembly line was at the turn of 19th to 20th century. Then 20th century, last century, that saw era of electrification, automation, with lot of involvement of electronic components and systems. Then came 1990, when internet was invented, and the internet got developed to such extent that today we cannot imagine our life without internet. Every aspect of our life is linked to internet. Now this was basically in 1990, some 35 years back. Now we see that we are looking for a particular system called Internet of Things or Industrial Internet of Things, where each and everything, not just the humans, but each and everything, maybe it is chair, maybe it is table, maybe it is board, maybe anything that you have, they would have something to share. And that sharing is done through the internet. There are a number of sensors which are used, there are a number of actuators which are used, and especially if you look at the industries which require human intervention, human operators, now no more that is required. Because there are systems which communicate their status through the internet and which get intervened or modified through the internet again. So you can access the status of any factory, any machine in the factory from anywhere across the world, and you can make changes if required. You can intervene into it. So this is the industry 4.0, and soon, this is again another thing that probably I can share with you, is that there is industry 5.0 also is on the way. There are people working on it, and this industry 5.0 is essentially corresponding to co-working of humans and robots. We know that robots are essentially doing the jobs which are normally done by humans, and they are basically human savers, so to say. But there is a fear that these human savers may not do the job perfectly, because the human brain works in much complex way. Artificial intelligence, ChatGPT is something what is being talked about, but that is again created by humans. So some humans would be superior to than that. And that is where essentially there is a co-working needed. The humans and robots, machines, they should work together. They should supplement each other. They should not conflict with each other. They should not essentially create harm to the humans. Just like I said earlier, that innovation is something which should be new. Innovation is something which should be useful. And innovation is something which should not create harm to anyone. The same principle is applied to the robots. And robots and humans working together is the revolution what we are looking forward. Maybe in a couple of years from now, this will be coming true across the world, and everywhere we will come across this. In fact, we have in our SPPU Research Park Foundation, there is a center which has been established for developing an experience. So it's an experience center for Industry 4.0. Majority of the large companies who are located in and around Pune, or even for that matter at different places in India, they require progress. They require some modernization. And the modernization involves a lot of investment. Nobody is ready to invest without getting a confidence that my investment will be going good. And for that purpose, for developing that confidence, there is an experience needed. That experience we are providing. So on the campus, we have the Industry 4.0 Experience Center, where there are lots of technologies on display. Say, for example, there is a smart factory model that has been created. And this smart factory model essentially is within a room, but as if a factory will be working. And what it works with, there is a working about, say, taking an order from the customer, discussing with the customer what are the needs, making a note of it, what instruments, what product he is interested in, communicating this to the shop floor for the workers to actually get prepared. And not only that, the machine operators, they are provided on the fly training of how to operate the machine. There are videos which are incorporated. So whenever you are operating a machine, you did not really worry about how to operate that, because that is shown to you when you are trying to operate it. It is shown by means of video, and not just once, maybe many times, until you are confident about operating, and you can operate it, complete the manufacturing, and dispatch it for the customer. This entire setup is available. Maybe if you are interested, you can visit and you can experience it yourself. There are many people who visit, many students, many faculties from different places, including the industries, of course. The industries, they receive regular training. Means this is a facility for the training of the industries. But even otherwise, all the youngsters, they can at least have this experience once. So I can keep on talking, because we have been working on various innovative ideas and concepts. We have been developing lots of biological products, lots of chemical products, lots of mechanical products, mechanized products, electronic systems. A lot of these systems, they are available, they are working, and they are forward-looking. We have witnessed, say, a couple of months back, landing on the moon through Chandrayaan-3. And the Chandrayaan-3 entire mission planning is based on automation systems. The automation is to such extent that people are sending commands from the earth, and those are being executed on the moon. And in fact, the last phase of Chandrayaan-3 was fully automated. Means there was no command given for last 10 minutes, and there was no monitoring of what is happening. It is only seeing that, observing that, oh, it is going right, and it goes and lands smoothly. That smooth landing is a success of Chandrayaan-3 mission that was developed by ISRO. I am fortunate to have interactions with ISRO in the form of my presence on the university campus as director, SPPU, ISRO Collaboration Cell. And I have visited the facilities of Sriharikota several times. In fact, when I visited it for the first time, that time I felt that this is something which is marvel. We talk about various types of marvels, including, say, Taj Mahal. But I thought that the facility over there, the launch facility for the rockets, that is much more than Taj Mahal. So I think we can take pleasure in innovating. Get excited. Don't look for only jobs. You can be essentially becoming a startup innovator. Today's government is supportive for the startups, and the startup ecosystem is helping many youngsters to grow further and further without any limits. So I'll just give the message that yes, SPANDAN is something what is going to be on. We inaugurate the SPANDAN, and we develop the SPANDAN in ourselves, and we have a vibrant human resource which gets created. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. Now I would request our beloved Captain Chaman Singh, sir, Chief Librarian, SBUP. He has 3 master's degree, PG DBM, and masters in Library and Information Sciences. I request sir to please come to the podium and share his words of wisdom.
जय हिंद। एक बार फिर जोर से जय हिंद। अगर कोई भी अतिथि आपके सामने आता है तो तालियों से, उसकी गड़गड़ाहट से उनका स्वागत कीजिए। धन्यवाद। पता है इसके दो फायदे होते हैं। जो अतिथि आता है उसका सत्कार होता है, और आप ताली जो बजाते हैं उससे आपका उपचार होता है। समझ गए? अतिथि को महसूस होता है कि बच्चे लोग जो है वो सत्कार कर रहे हैं, और आप ताली बजाने से योगा में एक्सरसाइज आपका उपचार होता है। नाउ कम टू द पॉइंट। आदरणीय चांसलर सर, वीसी सर, डीन्स, सितोले सर, प्रिंसिपल सर, रजिस्ट्रार, माय डियर फैकल्टीज और मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, मैं कैप्टन चमन सिंह, जो उपस्थित बच्चे हैं यहाँ पर, उनको अपनी तरफ से विशेष आशीर्वाद और शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ, और आपके उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करता हूँ। आज मैं आपसे आपकी ही बात करूंगा। सुनेंगे आप? ध्यानपूर्वक सुनेंगे? आपसे आपकी ही बात करूंगा। जो आपकी इवेंट है स्पंदन, ये इवेंट स्पंदन एक बच्चे का नाम था, और वो हिंदू बच्चा था, और उसको स्पंदन नेम को जोड़ा गया हार्ट बीट से। हार्ट बीट, दिल की धड़कन। क्योंकि ये जो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मशीन है दुनिया की, आपका शरीर, इसकी जो धुरी है वो हार्ट है। उसी प्रकार से किसी भी राज्य और किसी भी राष्ट्र की जो धुरी हो, आप हो। बातचीत मत कीजिए बच्चे लोगों, ध्यान से सुनिए। किसी भी राज्य और किसी भी राष्ट्र की जो पल्स है, हार्ट बीट है, वो आप हो। इसीलिए आप जो है 18 to 25 ईयर्स आपकी एज का गोल्डन पीरियड है, और ये गोल्डन पीरियड आपका दो स्पर्धाओं में समट कर रह जाता है। यूपीएससी, यूनियन पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन, और एमपीएससी, महाराष्ट्र पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन। 18 से 25, तो ये क्या टाइम है? आपको जो ये समय मिला यहाँ पर एक शिक्षा संस्थान में, इट इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया सो फार एज एजुकेशन एंड डिसिप्लिन इज कंसर्न। तो आपको एक मौका मिला है आपको अपने भविष्य बनाने का, अपने फ्यूचर को डिजाइन करने का। अगर आप यहाँ पर मस्ती करेंगे, पढ़ाई नहीं करोगे, मस्ती भी करो पढ़ाई भी करो। स्पंदन इसीलिए, स्पंदन में क्या है, आपका ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट जो कैरेक्टर का है, आपकी पढ़ाई का, आपके स्पोर्ट्स का, आपके कल्चरल का, जो भी आपने किया है, उस सब का एक ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट करके उसमें से बच्चों को सेलेक्ट किया, जिनको आप यहाँ आज यहाँ पर बच्चों को पुरस्कृत किया जाएगा, सम्मानित किया जाएगा। अभी देखो ये राइट साइड में गप लगा रहे हैं बच्चे। दो चीज आपके कैरेक्टर में मेन रोल अदा करती हैं। दो चीज हर व्यक्ति के पर्सनैलिटी में दो चीज मुख्य हैं, एक उसका कैरेक्टर और एक उसका कैरियर। कैरेक्टर ओरिएंटेड प्रिंसिपल्स मेन डिसिप्लिन, डेडिकेशन एंड डिटर्मिनेशन। मुख्य रूप से, वैसे तो बहुत हैं, लेकिन खास तौर से डिसिप्लिन, डेडिकेशन एंड डिटर्मिनेशन। एंड कैरियर ओरिएंटेड में उसके अंदर जो है आपका नॉलेज, आपका बिहेवियर, आपका एटीट्यूड, आपका स्किल और आपके परफॉर्मेंसेस, दोनों ही चीज एक ओवरऑल गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग बनाने के लिए दोनों ही चीजों की आवश्यकता है। चरित्रवान होना और अच्छा नागरिक होना, दोनों चीजें। अच्छा नागरिक, अच्छा अधिकारी, अगर आप अपने कैरियर का ध्यान रखेंगे, कैरियर ओरिएंटेड प्रिंसिपल्स को ध्यान में रखेंगे, अच्छे नागरिक बनेंगे और करेक्टर ओरिएंटेड प्रिंसिपल्स को ध्यान में रखेंगे, तो अच्छे व्यक्तित्व वाले आप पर्सनालिटी बनेंगे। समझ में आ रहा है? ये दोनों चीजें आपको आपके भविष्य के लिए और आपको ऊंचाई पर ले जाने के लिए दो ही चीज जो है आपको ऊपर ले जा सकती है। स्पंदन का मतलब फ्लटर, स्पंदन का मतलब होता है मराठी मध्ये सोदा, समझते हो ना सोदा, और हिंदी में उसको बोलते हैं संवेग या फड़फड़ाहट। अगर कोई पक्षी अपने घोंसले से जब बाहर निकलता है उड़ने के लिए तो क्या करता है? पंखों को फड़फड़ाता है ऐसे। इसका मतलब वो तैयार है आकाश की गति को नापने के लिए। इसलिए स्पंदन का अर्थ ये है कि आप अपने कैरियर को बनाने के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा उत्सुक हैं, और वो तभी बनाया जा सकता है जब आप स्वयं अपने आप की देखभाल हर तरीके से, शिक्षा से और शारीरिक रूप से स्वयं अपने को देखोगे, तभी आपका फ्यूचर डिजाइन होगा। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र।
Thank you for your wise words, sir. Now I invite our beloved Dr. G.Y. Sitode, sir, Principal, SBUP Schools.
Good morning, friends. Good morning. Respected chief guest, Dr. Saligram sir, he is associated with Pune University and he is holding a good position. Friends, our college is affiliated to Pune University. Mr. Lonkar from Pimpri Chinchwad Municipal Corporation, Principal Astankar sir, Principal Madam BLC, Dr. Awad, Chaman Singh sir, Rajkumar sir, my dear faculty members and student friends. You know, before Dr. Astankar, I was the principal of BCACS. Third year BCom and third year BBA students, please raise hands. Very less number, but friends, please keep in mind, you have opportunity to come to this campus for MBA program. Dr. Astankar will recommend some of the names for MBA program in this campus from BBA and BCom. I remember when I was a principal, April 2018 examination, BBA final year examination, Savitribai Phule Pune University, 3 rank holders were from BCACS in April 2018 examination. So that kind of results are expected from you, and as rightly pointed out by the chief guest about your personality traits. We are teaching you discipline, dedication and determination. You have to become something in a life. You have to make your life from your college studies as well as the activities which are provided to you by college, maybe sports, maybe cultural program. You have a cultural program right now. I don't want to take more time of yours because long speech should not be there in between your cultural programs and you. So I won't take much of your time, but as it is rightly pointed out by our Chief Librarian Chaman Singh sir and Chief Guest Dr. Shaligram, about your personality traits, you have to keep in mind. I remember Bala sir used to say that problems are opportunities. We have worked with Bala sir, founder, president and chancellor of this university, and you have to keep in mind all these things and go ahead in your life. On this occasion, I wish you good luck and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, sir. Now, I would request the principal of Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Dr. O.M. Astankar sir to the podium to share a few words.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Arvind Shaligram sir, Honorable Shitore sir, respected Principal BLC Tejasvi madam, respected Principal Kiran Shinde sir, respected Chaman Singh sir, respected Rajkumar Sisodia sir, dear staff and students. In fact, the points which has been raised by my previous speakers, I just wanted to put across a result or conclusion of a research study wherein some of the researchers, they have collected data regarding the cases which has gone up to the stage of divorce. So from family court, they have surveyed few couples who had filed their petition for divorce, and they found out that the conclusion of that research study was that before they take up that stage of filing divorce petition, there was no communication between them for about 2 to 3 months on an average. So friends, this is what exactly is the purpose of education. What I am seeing that nowadays only education is not enough. You may get academic degrees, you may you may achieve, get good ranks and all that. But if you don't develop your personality, if you don't have patience, if you don't listen to others, probably you will end up in being a failure person in your life. So this is what exactly is most important thing. Nowadays it so happens that we only listen what we want to listen, that's it. We don't want to listen the other things, we don't want to listen the other views, other opinions, and for that matter, it will really land you in some very difficult situation in your life. And therefore, the purpose of education should not only be restricted only to getting degrees, but also it requires your personality development. It requires you to develop or nurture the skills like patience, communications, and all those things which has been pointed out by my previous speakers. This is how exactly is the occasion wherein, apart from, by taking you out of the classrooms, we are making you sit here for these kind of programs, and also conducting so many other activities in our institute, extracurricular and co-curricular activities. All those things aims at making you become a very responsible and good human being. And we need to understand the importance of these things, that in your life, if you don't inculcate these habits, if you don't develop personally, then probably you will live a very miserable life in your life. So that is how exactly I was observing just by sitting over here, the kind of patience what all of you were exhibiting. And I must say that you need to rethink on this particular aspect. Once there was a sculptor who was carving a very beautiful idol out of a stone. And the beauty of that idol was so good that the passerby, he once asked him that, you have made a very beautiful idol, but how did you make this? What is the secret of this? So the sculptor replied that, sir, this idol was already there within that stone. What I did is, I have only chipped out the unnecessary part of that stone, and that has made this beautiful sculpture over here. Friends, what I am trying to put across is that all of you are required to develop, all those unnecessary, unwanted part of your personality needs to be chipped out. And this is how exactly is the process through which, apart from your classroom teaching and learning, we also need to see to it that you are developed personally. The other skills which are required for living a very beautiful life should also get nurtured within you. And all these activities which we are running, including this particular program, right? All these things are meant towards developing your personality. Don't undermine the importance of all these activities. We normally conduct, last year we have conducted more than 65 activities, extracurricular and co-curricular activities throughout the year in our college. Every week there was one activity or the other which was targeting towards developing you. You need to learn all the skills of how to organize, how to manage the programs, how to take care of day-to-day difficulties, how to take care of situational problems and all those things. So all these things, we consciously or unconsciously, we go through all those stages and we develop personally. This is what exposure we were trying to do it. We have celebrated so many celebrations like Shivaji Maharaj Jayanti, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Jayanti, Samvidhan Day, Din, even Christmas, Eid, Guru Nanak Jayanti. I mean, all kind of festivals we tried to inculcate the constitutional culture within you. That is what exactly, we wanted to make you as a responsible citizen, and we tried to make you develop through conducting all those kind of activities. Friends, as it has been said that every year we do, our students bring laurels to the institute by getting 2 to 3 university ranks every year. This year also, we got 3 university ranks. Probably you may be knowing the names of all those university rankers that who could stand in the Pune University, which is considered as one of the most prestigious things. Last year, Ishika Saini, she got gold medal, first rank in Pune University. Aditi Anand got 3rd rank in BCom examinations in Pune University last year. And this year, our 3 students, they stood in university rank. Shweta Gowde, 3rd rank. Utkarshini Pratyaksha, 4th rank. And Nivedita Das, 6th rank in Pune University examinations. This year, our students has brought. Friends, our university exam results are more than 95%. And more importantly, last year, the kind of quality which we are, it said that action speaks louder than the words. Friends, our university ranks, the examination results, our placement is more than 75%. And that too, students are getting good pay packages. And the kind of students which are getting placed, I am observing them since last 2-3 years. I am observing them that what qualities do they have, and on what basis the companies are selecting them. And all those things we try to inculcate within you by organizing various activities like this. Friends, last year, there were around 32 research papers which has been presented by our faculties in various national and international level journals. And more than 12 research papers are presented by the students themselves. This is what exactly a kind of culture we are trying to nurture in our institution. In no other institution at graduation level, at undergraduate level, students are going for presenting or writing, at least writing a research paper, writing a paragraph for that matter at your own. In this age of, when the plagiarism and all those things are being monitored and can be calculated by machines. So writing a paragraph itself becomes difficult. Now our students, more than 12 students last year at the national level, they presented their research papers and their research papers were published. This year also, more than 16 students, they are working out on making their research papers. These kind of students who are trying to excel are a different kind of material that what we are trying to make them. And I feel that every one of you should inculcate all those habits within you. Friends, as far as my teaching staff is concerned, as I already said, action speaks louder than the words. Or university ranks, results, or placements, all those things speaks very loudly compared to the words. And that shows that really we are trying to inculcate quality within you. All of you should work hard in that direction. It says that, last year, we have conducted many more activities, and the kind of response which I am observing from student side is on very lesser side. And therefore, many students, they are deprived from the opportunity of developing themselves, and that results into getting no placement especially for these kind of students who are indifferent for various activities, who are indifferent for various initiatives of the institutes. I must say that जिंदगी जीना आसान नहीं होता, बिना संघर्ष कोई महान नहीं होता, जब तक न पड़े हथौड़े की चोट, पत्थर भी भगवान नहीं होता. Good. I can make out the meaning of, your cheering and hooting from this side. I'm already aware that I'm standing between you and your cultural programs and your enjoyment and all those things. Therefore, I wind up here. Before going, I will appreciate all those prize winners, because hereafter very soon we will be starting with that prize distribution ceremony, and all of you are eagerly waiting for that particular purpose. So I would like to congratulate all those achievers in various walks of their academics, that they may be academic rankers, they may be achievement in sports, extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities, and all that. So I would like to congratulate all of them for getting all those prizes, and would like to wish good luck to all of them who could not make out this time. Maybe they may be able to do it for the next time. So thank you very much.
Thank you for your wise words, sir. I now hand over the mic to Ms. Sai Vijita ma'am for the prize distribution ceremony.
Thank you, Ishika. Good morning, esteemed guests, faculty members, staff, and beloved students. I stand before you with great pride and excitement as we gather here at SPANDAN 2024 to celebrate the remarkable achievements and talents of our students. Today, we embark on a journey to recognize excellence in various fields and to honor those who have gone above and beyond in their endeavors. Balaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science envisions producing competent individuals who excel not only in academics but also in values. We firmly believe that education goes beyond textbooks, and our students have proven this by excelling in sports, extracurricular activities, and various other pursuits. We take pride in acknowledging, motivating, and appreciating their efforts and celebrating their success. Continuing this tradition, we now transition to the prize distribution ceremony, where we honor and felicitate the students who have excelled in sports studies and extracurricular activities over the past academic year 2022-23. I request all the dignitaries to please come forward to felicitate our student achievers. Around 26, roughly. I'll be quick. At BCACS, a commitment to academic excellence has always been our foremost priority. Time and again, our students have demonstrated outstanding performance in the examinations conducted by Savitribai Phule Pune University. Their consistent success reflects the dedication and hard work embedded in our academic ethos. I request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Arvind Shaligram sir, and other dignitaries on the dais to felicitate our academic toppers for the year 2022-23. From Junior College, Mr. Kunal Silikar is the topper from 11th Science. Mr. Ajay Bojayata is the topper of 11th Commerce. Ms. Rutuja Balekar is the topper from 12th Science. Mr. Ajay Bojayata is the topper of 11th Commerce. Ms. Rutuja Balekar is the topper from 12th Science. Ms. Siddhi Kale is the topper of 12th Commerce. Ms. Siddhi Kale. first year, Ms. Snehal Chavan is the topper of BCom. Mr. Meet Matani is the topper of BBA. Moving on to the toppers of second year, Mr. Akash Jadhav is the topper of BCom. Ms. Krishna Mundra has topped in BBA. From third year, Ms. Sujita Ambalam is the topper of BCom. Ms. Anushka Mundra has topped in third year BBA. Beyond the confines of our college, the excellence of our student transcends to the SPPU level as well. This year, we are elated to announce that 3 outstanding students from the BBA 2019-22 batch have distinguished themselves at the SPPU merit list level. Their remarkable achievements not only reflect their individual brilliance, but also affirm the high standards of education and the nurturing environment at BCACS. I request Ms. Navneeta Das, who has secured the 6th position on the SPPU merit list, to please come on to the dais. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Ms. Shweta Gowde has earned the prestigious 3rd rank on the SPPU merit list. Congratulations to these bright minds for bringing laurels not just to themselves but also to our college. BCACS has consistently placed a strong emphasis on fostering a well-rounded education that extends beyond academics. Our commitment to sports and extracurricular activities is integral to our educational philosophy. I now request the dignitaries to present the next set of trophies recognizing the exceptional achievements of our students who have brought laurels to BCACS through their stellar performances in various intercollegiate, state and national competitions. From Balaji Junior College of Arts, Commerce and Science, our students showcase their talents in district level competitions organized by PCMC in September 2023. Can we please have on dais Ms. Lavya Menon from 12th Commerce, who stood first in chess. Ms. Sanskriti Raut from 12th Science secured the 2nd position in boxing, judo and a gold medal in unified. From the senior college, Mr. Manoj Masalkar from SYBCom has represented BCACS in wrestling and secured the 1st position in intercollegiate competitions organized by SPPU. BCACS proudly hosts its annual sports week each year, featuring a series of inter-class sports competitions. The vibrant and enthusiastic participation from our students, coupled with the spirit of true sportsmanship, makes this event a highlight on our academic calendar. Now we move on to the next segment of our ceremony, where I request the dignitaries to present awards to the deserving winners of the annual Sports Week 2023-24. The award for Best Sports Player Male for the Junior College goes to Mr. Avdoot Gambire from 12th Science. The award for Best Sports Player Male for the Senior College goes to Mr. Harsh Inamdar of 3rd year BBA. Best Sports Player Female for the Junior College is Ms. Payal Gaikwad from 12th Commerce. Ms. Payal Gaikwad from 12th Commerce, everyone. Best Sports Player Female for the Senior College is Ms. Meher Sheikh from 3rd year BBA. Now moving on to the most prestigious awards of the year, our General Championship Trophy. General Championship Trophy 2023-24 for Junior College goes to 12th Commerce. I invite Mr. Atharv Remje to collect the trophy on behalf of his class. General Championship Trophy 2023-24 for Junior College. General Championship Trophy for Senior College goes to 2nd year BBA. I invite Mr. Kaushik Verma to receive the championship trophy on behalf of his class. Thank you, everyone. I request all the dignitaries to please occupy their seats on the dais. I now hand over the mic to our anchors.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request G.Y. Sitode sir to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. Arvind Shaligram sir, with a memento as a token of our regard.
very good morning to one and all. I request all the students to please be seated for 2 seconds. So, I would like to thank all the dignitaries sitting on the dais and my colleagues and teaching and non-teaching staff for being here, for supporting us to conduct this program. And I would like to thank all my dear students as well, because of other problems that is existing outside this auditorium, that traffic blocks and all. The parents are scared and you people are here to celebrate your cultural event. I would like to thank all the management authorities, Dimple ma'am, Shirode sir, and Shitole sir, principal, our previous principal, and Kiran Shinde sir, and award madam, principal BLC, and then Chaman sir, as well as our Sisodia sir, for being here to attend this program. Thank you all. I'm not taking too much time, and we have to start with our cultural programs. All the best for all of you. Thank you so much, sir. And I would like to thank our chief guest of today, that Honorable Saligram sir and Lonkar sir, for being here and attending here this session and giving a delightful session to all our students. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I now request the dignitaries to kindly occupy their seats on the front row and enjoy the cultural program. We now hand over the mic to our beloved seniors and take this show ahead. Thank you everyone. Hope you have a memorable day.